Hello to everyone. My name is Sandeep. I am working as an assistant professor in the Department of Information Technology of MLR Institute of Technology. Today we are going to discuss about the set data type. So in these set data types, we have the two data types. One is set data type and second one is horizon set data type. First we'll discuss about what is and sets. So already we seen in the mathematics. So for example here see, a set is an unordered collection of elements like a set theory or a set concept in mathematics. Anyway, there are two types, that is one is set data type and second one here is horizon set data type. So we'll discuss individually, that is one by one. So first here is set data type. What is the set data type? When we are going to use this set data type? First, a set in Python programming language is an unordered collection data type and has no duplicate elements. At that time, we can use the set data type. It means if you want to represent the values or if you want to represent a group of values which is in unordered and no duplication elements are allowed. That means duplication elements are not allowed. So that at that time we can use what? Set data type. Right? Unordered collection means we don't know how the set data type will store the elements. That means in which order the elements will be stored. We don't know. So that is the unordered collection data type. And also duplicate elements are not allowed. So at that time we can use the set data type. Anyway, set represented with these curly braces. Next, while sets are mutable, it means mutable means which we can add the elements and remove the elements. Which we can add the elements and remove the elements. We'll discuss based on that example. So let me try that example. Now see, first s equals to, that is values 10, 2, 30, 40, and in set data type, or this set data type allows heterogeneous data type values. That means, for example, 23.45 which represents the float value, and it also allows the string value for example, that is MLR. So with the curly braces we have to represent the set values or a group of values. Now, sir, how can here we prove that is which data type? Yes, we have the one function in Python, that is type function. By using the type function, we can get that data type, that set is that values is a set data type or not. Now see, print and then type of s. Okay, that is object name. Next, if you want to get that object value, then we have the id function, that is id of object, that is set object. And if you want to print the values, then simply print and then object. Okay, now print and then object. So now we'll compile this program. So Python space and file name .py. So here see, what is the data type? Set data type. How we get that one? By using type function. And this is what? Object value. That is how we can that one? By using id function. And this is the set values. So this is the basic example about the set data type. And here next what we represented, while sets are mutable, okay na? Sets are mutable, it means we can add or remove the elements. But once the set object is created, whatever the objects present in the set, that objects cannot change. That means that indexing or item assignment does not support by the set object. Yes, set object is mutable, but we cannot change the value of the object in the set object. Once you create the set object, then we cannot change that values, but we can add or remove the elements into the set object. I will show you that example. Right, now see, for example, s equals to, right, s equals to 10, 20, 30, 40. Now this is the set object. Now if I want to add the elements, yes, you can add the elements, and if I want to remove the elements, you can remove the elements. Sir, by using which functions means here, that is add function and remove function. Of course, there is one more function, that is update function. First we'll see that example by using add function. Now yes, by using object we have to call that add function. Now I am going to add the value, that is 50, and then print the object. So before adding that value, I will get that elements by using print function, and after the adding the value we'll get that function. Okay, now see, python space filename.py. What happened? So by using add function, see here that order is missed. We don't know how the set object elements are going to stored. That means in an unordered. See, actually here what is the order? 10, 20, 30, 40. But here what it is given? 40, 10, 20, 30. So it is unordered collection of elements, what we discussed in previously. Okay. Now anyway, here see, by using add function we added the value, that is 50. And similarly, by using remove function, we can remove the element, that is 40, and then now print s. Yes, you have to call that remove function by using object. What is the object name here? S. Okay, now see what happened. So here the 40 element, that 40 object is removed in that set. So by using add function and remove function, we can add the elements and remove the elements. That's why that set is mutable. But in the set, the objects are immutable. Individual objects are immutable. That means individual elements are immutable. Whenever the individual elements are immutable in the set object, then we cannot change that values. Let me see. So whenever we cannot change the values of the object in a set, then indexing, that means indexing is not supported. Whenever the indexing is not supported, then item assignment is not supported. Okay, let me see an example, right? So s equals to 10, 20, 30. This is the values of that set object. Now s of 0 equals to, for example, I want to change the value of 10, which is position in the 0th index. Okay, which is position in the 0th index. For example, I want to replace with that value with the 50, and then I am going to print that object, that is set. Okay, now let me run this example. What happened? See, item set object does not support item assignment. That means that set object is mutable. Mutable means we can add and remove the elements by using add function and remove function. But in the set object, whatever the individual elements are there, that individual elements cannot be changed. Whenever the individual elements cannot be changed, then indexing could not be supported. Whenever the indexing could not be supported, then item assignment is not also supported. So that is the set object. So here this is the important information about the set object. Okay, so set is immutable, set object is immutable, but whatever the individual elements are present in the set object, that elements is immutable. So this is the main or important information about the set object, right? Next, another example we'll see. So that is anyway, here see, while, yes, this is the example here. What you can this is the statement, meaning you can add or remove the elements after the creation. The individual elements within the set must be mutable and cannot be changed directly. So that is the scene what we previously, that is the last program, through the last program. Next, set is growable in nature. Yes, by using add function we can add or improve the size of the set object. So that is based on our requirement, we can increase or decrease the size using add and remove function, right? So this is the example, as already we seen this one. Next, another data type, that is horizon set data type. What is this horizon set data type? Yes, I need to discuss, before going to discuss horizon set data type, I want to discuss one more example on the set object. For example, see, S equals to, right, or yeah, ch equals to, this is what? Hello. This is which data type? Actually string data type. But I want to convert this string data type into the set object or into the set data type. How can means? By using set function. Now see, S equals to set of ch. Now print S. Now see how the output will come. It will come that individual character wise. Okay, na? It will come the output as individual character wise in an unordered. Another important point here, see, as we discussed in previously, that is at the definition of the set object, duplicate elements are not allowed. For example, in the string hello, that is double L are there. But while getting the output from the set object, here it is printed only one L. That means duplicate elements are not allowed. So that is also we seen here. Okay. So we can convert one data type, that is the string data type, to set data type by using set function. Sir, is there any conversion more? Means yes. For example, list is there. So how can we represent the list? By using square brackets, right? For example, 10, 20, 30, 40. Now see, now I am going to convert that list data type into set data type. How? Means by using set function. Now print. Okay. Now see, one more once again we are going to run this program. What happened? Now it is represent where? Curly braces. How it is representing? With the curly braces. And here it is representing with what? Square brackets. So whenever you are going to represent a group of elements with the square brackets, that is list object, and whenever we are going to represent a group of elements with curly braces, that is what? Set. Okay, na? So that in this way we can convert the elements. Okay, na? Next, there is one more function. That is what? Update function. So by using that update function, also we can add the elements. See, as what is that one? Update function. For example, I want to add 50, 60. Okay, na? 50, 60. Now see, print and then S. Actually, here I want to change that elements, and here I am going to represent with the curly braces. Right? Now I save this program. Now run this program. See what happened. That 50 and 60 elements are added or not. So we can use the add function or update function. But add function means directly. But here update functions, just some changes are there. That is adding that values to the set object. Okay. So this is about what? Set data type. Right. Next, what is the data type we had? Horizon set data type. Okay, na? Horizon set data type. What is this horizon set data type? Horizon set data type is nothing but it is similar to the set data type only. But what is the difference means? Horizon set data type are immutable object. That means we cannot add the values and we cannot remove the values. So that is the difference between the set data type and horizon set data type. So set data type is mutable object and horizon set data type is immutable object. So remaining is same. That means set data type not allowed the duplicate elements and insertion order is not preserved. Heterogeneous data type elements is allowed. Same thing will be happen in the horizon set data type. But horizon set object or data type is what? Different is immutable and set data type is mutable. So let me see how can we create the horizon set data type. Okay, na? See, first S equals to, right, 10, 20, 30, 40. Now next, okay, Fs equals to, by using horizon set, okay, na? By using horizon set function, we are going to create the horizon set object. Now see, print the type of, what is that one, object name fs. Next, print, what is that one, id of horizon set object. That means we have to get the object value, and we are going to print the horizon set object values. So now see, let me run this program. Right, see here, yeah, 1 minute. So spelling it is mistake. So type function, okay na? What is that one? Type function. Now once again run this program. What happens? See, horizon set data type and object value, and see how these values are represented within the square brackets, that is, sorry, within the parentheses. Again it includes in a curly braces. So that is the horizon set values representation. If you want to represent a group of values using the horizon set, then you have to represent like this manner. And how can you convert the set object values into the horizon set? Means by using which function? Horizon set function. So next, same here, what is that one? We cannot add or remove the elements. For example, now see, print fs. I save this program, okay na? Now see, what happened here? Horizon set object has no attribute add. That means why it does not attribute, it has no attribute add? Because of horizon set is immutable. So whenever it is immutable, then why the need, that is about the, why it is the add attribute is needed? Why add attribute is needed, or why remove attribute is needed? So that is about what? Horizon set data type. So this is what about set data type and horizon set data type. See here, because of immutable object, add and remove functions cannot use. Okay, because of immutable object. So let just now we see in the program, right? Next, now overall, in set, insertion order is not preserved, as we discussed. Duplication elements are not allowed. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. That means we allowed, or we entered, that is float data type value and a string value. Next, index concept is not applicable, right? Why? Because of individual objects of set is immutable. So that's why index concept is not applicable. Next, it is immutable collection, which means we can add or remove the elements from the set object. It is growable. That means by adding and removing the values from the set object, we can increase the size or decrease the size based on the requirement, right? Next, about the horizon set data type, it is the same data type, but the difference here is set data type can change that values. That means adding and removing that elements, but elements of horizon set cannot be modified. That means we cannot add and remove the elements from the horizon set data type. So this is about what? Python data types. And one more data type here is, that is dictionary data type. So that we'll discuss in next discussion, right? Thank you.